For the next 2 days, we're living off the land on the Oregon coast. Spearfishing dragons, diving for exotic seafood, chasing down crustaceans, and of course, cooking up some epic meals with everything we catch. Good morning. I feel like it's been a really long time since we've made a proper Oregon coast spearfishing video, catch and cook. And honestly, this video is it. This is gonna be kind of the full package of the peak of Oregon spearfishing. It's not gonna get better than what we're about to get into in this video. It's an incredibly beautiful day here on the Oregon coast. It's October. This is kind of the last calm days before the storm hits. Winter comes through, the big swells, king tides, and it just blows up the whole ocean. And the glory days are over just like that. So we got a really fun 2 days planned ahead of us. Got some of the boys pulling up. So I'm really excited to get into it on this one. I don't know when the last time we even filmed a spearfishing video here locally, but I have a feeling last time we did, we had a red zodiac, the legendary red zodiac, and I have terrible news. She's gone. It's actually going to be our first spearfish assignment here in Oregon on the, what are we going to call her, the Typhoon? I don't know. We'll see how she performs today. She has to earn her name. The red zodiac earned the name. But we're going to be taking this thing out. We got Derek. We got Chef Ian, which you already know. Great things are coming, especially after spearfishing if Ian's around in the video.
Oh yes.
And then we got Mikey.
Got some bills to pay.
If you guys remember Mikey, he owns Cast Alaska. We did 2 videos with him this summer, spearfishing halibut, salmon. Really fun, insane videos. Watch him here if you want to check it out. But we got the dream team assembled today. And conditions are looking prime. It's looking like today's a day to make some magic happen. Have you ever put a dive suit on before?
No, just the surf one.
Okay. So, these things are incredibly sticky. You need lots of lube and water. And you're gonna feel like you're suffocating. You're gonna feel like you might die.
Yeah. But
it's all part of the process. It's gonna keep you really warm when it matters. Biggest blessing about this place, we got the outdoor showers. Guys, don't ask me how this is possible. I have hundreds of ponchos at home, literally. And guess what I don't have with me? My poncho. Don't ask me how. I brought everything else you could possibly imagine, plus the inside of my truck. But what's one of my main things I sell and very love on this channel and always tell you guys about, it's changing towels, which I don't have. So if you don't want to be like me and you have to go hide behind your doors and get naked to change, you can get a changing towel and make your life a lot easier at bigwaterguy.com, including the overalls, the shirts, the hat, all sorts of drip, 100% cotton on most of these things, very high quality stuff. This is one of the few boat launches in America where you could actually launch your boat straight from the sand. These boats are called dory boats, and they just back them straight into the ocean, and then when they come back in, they come in full speed, and then they ratchet them in. Today's definitely chill, but we've had some hairy encounters where we've definitely almost flipped the boat a couple times, lost everything inside of it, but today shouldn't be the case. Today should be nice and easy. But even a wave like that, if the boat's not properly positioned, it'll flip the whole boat. the only one dilemma we have with this spot, it's not really a dilemma, but I don't know if you guys remember a fall, beautiful day, almost identical to this one. We were exactly here, but in the red Zodiac. And right under this boat, exactly in this area, I had Mr. Great White pull up on us. A little unexpected. Yo, Great White. The water was pretty decent, so you could at least see him coming just a hair, but this is good territory. It's also very sharky territory. Have you ever seen a Great White underwater?
No, I have not. So I didn't know about this until now.
I didn't know about this. I was definitely thinking about it a little bit.
No idea.
Are you excited?
Yeah, so pumped.
You didn't know the Great White sighting was here?
No.
Would you have come?
Well, now I'm putting everything together. So yeah, now I can.
Visibility is looking amazing. It's looking like for sure at least 10 feet, and that's all we really need out here on the Oregon coast.
Probably like nibbled on your face.
Oh yeah, there you go. Longest breath hold of the day.
Oh my god, it smells good though.
Let's go, Eddie! Yeah, you guys should literally just get in and whack some rockfish right under the boat. Good practice. So, first thing to mention is I'm using a gun I've never used before. I have my usual weapon of choice with me, but I'm waiting for a replacement part for it, so I didn't want to use it. So I figured I'd give this gun a try, but more on that later. As you guys know already on this channel, we don't get days like this often, and I hope I don't repeat myself too hard in this video talking about the visibility and how amazing it was, but this is amazing. This is the days we truly live for on the Oregon coast, and it's like swimming in an aquarium for us. But within the first couple of minutes, Derek whacks a pretty nice cabezon, and we don't shoot them often here because they're closed for half the year, but they are probably the best eating fish we have here on the coast. As you can tell, there's a lot of life down here. There was a lingcod I just pointed right below me. He was a little small. And then as I'm descending even deeper, I spot a decent lingcod right under me. And as I line up and pull the trigger, I don't know if you guys can tell, I'll replay it, but I went to go pull the trigger and you can see my gun move. And the trigger is so rough on this one that at first I thought I was on safety. Then I went to go pull it again, and I had to pull the trigger as hard as possible. And when you do that, it kind of just redirects the whole gun because you're putting so much force on it. I just had a nice lingcod swim right in front of me. Went to go shoot it. It wasn't pressing. And then he went under this rock, and I kind of shouted last second. I just had to pull this thing, like I have to pull as hard as I can on my finger. I thought I was on safety. So I reload my gun, go back down, and I tell myself, if I see another fish, I'm just gonna pull really hard and that's it. And the very next drop, I'm dropping and I see a lingcod below me. And at first I thought it was a different one, but now looking back at the cameras, it could have been the same one. And I get as close as possible to it because I see it's a chiller. And I missed. Honestly, it's pretty impressive how this gun is built. You have to press the trigger so hard that it redirects the whole gun. Like, I basically had the end of my shaft to that fish's head and I still missed. Very impressive work. Bro, I literally just missed a lingcod point blank.
Big one?
No, he's medium, but he's right under us just chilling. He just turned around and looked right at me, so dive again at 50 feet. So as I'm processing the whole situation, Derek drops down, and it isn't even a couple seconds that goes by, and he returns with what I could consider possibly the luckiest and unluckiest lingcod of the day. I immediately go back to the boat and swap out for my regular gun that I always use, and we're back to hunting. So really, the only two fish we're after here are lingcod and cabezon. Cabezon, like I said, you see them a lot more rarely, but they are delicious and we will take them whenever we see them. And for lingcod, we see them a lot more often, especially in fishy areas like this, but it's usually the smaller ones. They're always laying out. They're kind of oblivious to how the underwater world works with prey and predators. The ones we're after are the big boys, and they like to hide in rocks, and you definitely have to work for them a lot more. Here I found another smaller one, kind of just laying out. It's kind of where you would see a bigger one, but a bigger one would be tucked in further back. That's why we got the flashlights out. That's why we're really trying to get into the holes, into the nooks and crannies of things, and that's where you'll find them. So for the next several hours, that's what we proceed to do. Stick our heads in places that look promising, especially this little area I'm in right now. It looked very promising. Plus with this visibility, honestly, feels like cheating a bit, but I try to look deeply and carefully into holes because these fish blend in really well, especially cabezon. I don't know if you guys caught that, but there is a nice cabezon sitting right there, and right as I line up on him and go to pull the trigger, he kind of takes off. And honestly, looking back, I definitely should have just taken the shot, but you snooze, you lose, I guess. So I'm going to play the full clip on this drop because obviously something juicy happens, and I want to see if you guys could spot the lingcod before I do.
That's what you were looking for.
I know the shot placement looks a little brutal because I shot him through the eye and he came out the gut, but honestly, I didn't really have any other choice, and it was a pretty good shot because none of the actual fillet got harmed, so the meat is still all good. And I was pretty stoked to get him out on the first dive because that hole was really small, and getting that straightforward shot where I kind of kebabbed him, it didn't let him turn anyway, and I was able to just pull him right out of there because that shot was like at 52 feet, and that would have been kind of annoying. And that hole went further back, and it would have been pretty annoying to try to get him out of there if he would have tucked himself in there.
Of course.
So after someone shoots a lingcod like that, it definitely fires up the boys because it's not too common to shoot a lingcod like that, and we work really hard year-round diving in all sorts of conditions to get a shot at a fish like that. Plus, with the conditions being so good, we definitely try to maximize today and dive as long as we could. Especially Derek and I. We have issues when it comes to this stuff. We still had a catch and cook and a lot of things to get done on shore. So we kept diving for the next several hours. And as the day started dwindling down and it got pretty quiet, we didn't see any more sizable fish for the rest of the day. So I kind of started focusing on getting a little bit of sea urchin because we had some wicked plans for uni on our catch and cook that's to come here in a little bit. So after we grabbed enough sea urchin for dinner, I decided to trade my spear gun for a crowbar, and I shifted all my focus on trying to find some rock scallops because that was one of the main entrees we had for our dinner plans tonight. And of course, right after I put away my gun, I see a little cabezon, a pretty nice one too. I probably would have whacked him if I had my gun. We start looking for rock scallops, and rock scallops are really cool because unlike other scallops in the world that could freely swim, rock scallops, after they get out of their baby stage, which is like, I don't know, maybe a $50 coin in diameter, they cement themselves to rocks and they spend the rest of their lives in one place. And they really do cement themselves pretty good to the rocks. That's why we need crowbars, and that's why we need two hands. Sometimes you can just snap them right off. Other times you could spend 30 seconds on one scallop just prying it off. You also don't want to be in there just wrecking everything and just smashing. It takes a little finesse. You got to be tactical with it so you're not screwing up other things, sea anemones and other living organisms around it while doing so. And honestly, I personally really enjoy diving for scallops. You kind of take a break from just shooting fish. It also helps that they're incredibly delicious. And another really cool thing is there's no commercial harvest for them. So the only way you're trying to rock scallop is you basically getting in the water and diving for them like we are, or if you're my friend, you get to try it occasionally when we bring it home. But that's it. Like, there's really no other way you're getting your hands on these because they don't sit in shallow areas. This area we're diving, you can't really find a scallop under 40 feet. So all these areas, you have to dive a decent ways down, find them. And it's a pretty fun foraging adventure. It's like hunting for mushrooms but underwater and a little more fun. Epic day on the Oregon coast. We literally got a little bit of everything. We got even some acorn barnacles. We got our scallops. We got some monster unis. Obviously we got the lingcod. One final step of the process where things could go very south very fast is getting this boat back on shore. One wave sideways and we lose everything. We got a serious menu today, so we're gonna be eating good.
This is pretty sweet. I shot my 3 black rockfish.
Mikey was whacking the daylights out of rockfish.
And
even shot a little surf perch.
Hell yeah.
that was the first thing I shot. I thought it was awesome. I was like, what is that?
It's a pretty fish. You're gonna be in charge of eating it though.
Alright, I'm in. Maybe that's Ricky's.
Ian, what was the vibes?
I got a little seasick, but it happens.
That is the price of doing business out here in the open ocean. Worst possible place to be having fuel issues. The boat just died on us. And we're pulling right up to the break.
It's gonna be fine.
Hey, ride the back of this one.
We're good here, yeah?
Keep going, a little more, keep going. All right, you're good. You get out. Run her in, boys, run her in. That's as smooth as it gets, boys. It does not get smoother than that. Look at that wave. If we caught that, that would have been the end of us, boys. Woo!
Made it.
It's pretty smooth. Got the boat on with 4 guys. It's easy work. 2 guys loading this boat up could be a pain sometimes. They added these cement blocks, which makes this a lot better because this is usually where it gets the roughest. That was really warm. Everything starting from the water temp to this new wetsuit I got, which is incredibly warm. This hot shower isn't even gonna hit the same right now. What are you guys' guesses on the lingcod? I'm saying 16, 15 and a half. Derek's saying 18.
Oh, way off.
Dang.
D-Money was on the money.
Dang, I'm good.
What is
18 pounds. That's almost biggest lingcod I've ever shot. This is very sad to admit, but it's only 19 and a half pounds. So that's a nice lingcod for around here. Spent a lot of hours in the water searching for this exact fish, but I've yet to break that 20-pound barrier. Mikey, I forgot. I got something for you as well. Remember you were wearing soft palette color hoodies.
Dude, I've been waiting for this.
Put it on, see if it'll work.
Thank you. I didn't even bring one.
I can tell.
Oh, dude, this is nice.
I think that's from Ricky stepping on it.
Dude, it's
'Cause
gonna
that thing
get-
was flawless one.
It's gonna get way worse.
Fits?
But yeah, dude, awesome. This
Sick.
is super nice. Thank you.
Sick. So we got our catch and cook spot. It's a little windy, but we'll make it work. We're definitely gonna get Mikey on fillet duty because that's a no-brainer.
right, so we are going to build the sauce for the crudo. Gotta get good quality coconut milk. That is a key. I like to use Red Boat. A couple splashes of that. A little dash of tamari in there, just a little bit. Do a quick pickle on these apples. Use rice vinegar because it kind of fits the vibe. I'm gonna shallot in with the apple. Take some of this cilantro. A little salsa thing that I just made. Apple, shallot, cilantro. Beautiful uni on the crudo as well. So I'm going to cut up these scallops here.
That looks insane.
Yeah, that's the scallop crudo.
We almost forgot the uni.
And that's how you know you're living right? When you forget the uni. Yeah.
Practically haven't had a meal since breakfast, so I'm pumped. Are we scooping it with the milk and everything?
Yes. Just try to get everything into the bite. That'll make it the best.
This looks unreal. Yo.
So good.
Got a kick from the pepper in there too. This is insane. Coconut, oh my gosh. With the apples. Guys, the thing about these scallops is you can't find them anywhere. You can't go and eat Oregon scallops. I mean, you guys see what you have to go through to get a scallop. You literally have to dive down, pry it off a rock with a crowbar, paired with this uni on top. Uni's nice and sweet. This is just yeah, we're gonna need a couple of those plates, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
We can do that. That is so good.
This is a delicious combo. We have enough scallops to run that back, yeah?
We do.
Another thing coming. So now we're gonna do some blackened fish tacos. This is the lingcod, and we're gonna like toss them in this seasoning that I made. Pretty simple seasoning. Mexican oregano, salt, pepper, and we're gonna serve it in some tacos. I got these beautiful blue corn tortillas from a local place in Portland.
Ian's cooking. We just quickly ran it back. Obviously, it's not as pretty when we do it, but guys, I promise you, it's one of the best things that's ever touched my mouth. I kid you not. This is insane. The flavors. Mikey, get in here.
I am for this. I was just drooling over there.
We did put our life at risk today for this meal. Daddy Great White was lurking out there somewhere. I definitely looked over my back a couple times today, more than I usually do on my dives. Mikey's gonna fillet the big boy cod. He's gonna show us a little trick to debone this thing while you're skinning it, which I've never heard of or seen.
magic happens. Skin it right to about there. Then you're gonna wrap your hand around this.
Yo, that is crazy, actually.
And all that is the bones that you don't have to pluck. So it's basically you're getting all the meat. There's sometimes a little bit left up here, but this one's good.
Yo, actually a little mind blown right now.
Yeah.
That makes life a lot easier on so many levels.
Anything we can do to like save 5 seconds at the flay dock. Right here, there's, I don't even know what you call this, but just gotta get underneath that. Went a little far, but it's not matter.
Now we're talking. We got lingcod and rockfish tacos. Portland local made tortilla that Ian got. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
This is it, boys. Right in time for sunset.
I have asked for a better romantic night with you guys.
So we're definitely gonna whack a couple more of these, finish up the scallops, and then we're gonna clean up and find a place to camp. And then tomorrow we're doing a very exciting dive. I've been waiting almost all year for this dive. We're going for Dungeness crab. It's peak season right now. This is the best time to find them. And after what we saw today, visibility is all time. It's gonna be absolutely epic. Base camp. I don't know if I've used this thing much on the channel, but I do have a rooftop tent, which I used to use a lot more. I don't as often, but this thing has come in clutch so much times in my life, you have no idea. Just very fitting for the lifestyle in general. And just like that, we got home base. That's not really gonna work. You guys, this thing is a premium vibe. Tell me this is not vibes. Good morning. It's a little bit chilly, but I honestly was pretty hot for the majority of the night. I had to like unzip my sleeping bag. Get the fire going because Mikey froze last night.
Our feet cuddled. I woke up like rolling around, and
Me and Mikey went to bed 5 feet apart. Woke up with Mikey at the bottom of my feet.
I was like perpendicular.
And Ian's already in hot action, exactly what we like to see. How was the tent?
It was chill.
He said the moon was so bright last night, it was hard to kind of sleep. So Mikey just got back from an epic moose hunt in Alaska. So we're whacking some moose this morning. We already got bacon. I'm gonna need to rip it for the one time, make sure Ian's on top of his game this morning.
Check this.
Wasn't even planning to have a catch and cook. We are having a moose catch and cook for breakfast this morning. First of all, that looks phenomenal. Second of all, can you build one for us? Show us the ways.
That'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'm this year, but that was so good.
Oh, a phenomenal breakfast taco. Pulled up to the crabbing grounds. We're gonna do a shuttle type drift. We left Mikey's car down there and we're gonna drift throughout this whole bay and kind of ride the current because we already missed low tide. Mikey got a new dive watch for this trip. He's asking me if this is appropriate. So you guys let me know, is this a proper dive watch?
I got the most expensive one thinking I could do everything, but Vlad says it doesn't read depth or anything, so but we'll see. I think
it'll be fine as long as you can tell how long you're under there.
That's what and then do some math.
Yeah, there's calculations.
Like pressure, ear pressure.
Yeah. The crabs are gonna hate to see you coming. Let's just say that.
No, they're bad day to be a crab.
The good news is though, all our dive gear is still soaked. Well, nice and damp, and we don't really have any warm water. It's definitely overkill of a setup, especially out here with how much boats are out. Definitely good for all of us to have a float, dive flag. I wouldn't trust an Oregonian boater.
It's gonna be like, yo, watch out.
I might have forgot my changing towel, but Ian didn't forget his. So we're safe today, boys. I mean, just try not to get pinched. I rarely get pinched. Oh yeah. Pretty similar to regular spearfishing. The only difference is you're not gonna have a gun. You also usually, especially today, we're diving a little shallower. It's good to wear a little extra lead, but I gave all my lead to Mikey, so I'm gonna be running the same lead I was wearing yesterday, which is fine. But we do have our crab gauge. That's most important. Got that thing on a stay strapped. Got our dive knife. And then I'm wearing some thinner gloves today just so I could really feel when the crabs pinch me. I got my float. Off my float is going to be my crab bag. Putting all the crabs in here. And then this line is going to be attached to me. That way we could kind of maneuver in between the boats and they could see us. Alright boys, just stick close and white crab. This visibility is atrocious. Super bad. So this is the beauty of the Oregon coast. You could literally go from 25 feet of visibility to 2 feet of visibility overnight. And the only thing that's changed is the swell picked up a little overnight and our tide exchanges are pretty aggressive. So that's all it takes to blow out the ocean here. And you just gotta learn to adapt and make it work. There's a lot of shells down here. Is the Rolex helping you find the crabs?
Definitely attracted that seal.
Seeing anything?
The vids is so bad.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
That's really pushing the tide.
Something else worth mentioning is the current is absolutely ripping. This is me practically just swimming against the current, trying to just slow my drift down, because if we just went with the current, we would have been done with our drift in a minute or two. It's a female, but it is a first sizable crab I've seen. As we drifted further into the bay, the visibility got a little better, but the problem is The further you go into the bay, the worse the crabbing is in my experience. So the really good crab zone, we kind of blasted through. It was really hard. Visibility was bad, the current was ripping, and there was a decent amount of pots and boats out. And since Ian and Mikey are both kind of new to diving, we got out of there and we went to this other deeper section here. It's more protected. Visibility is a little better, but it is deeper. It's like 30 to 40 feet. And I started seeing crabs. This was the first legal keeper I found, but the guys couldn't dive that deep. So we just took a couple drops here, hoping to just get at least a couple crabs so we have something to eat for lunch.
It's already got water in there?
Yeah. So that was definitely not how it was supposed to go, but we still got 3 crabs. Basing off the visibility yesterday, for that visibility that we just dove to be that bad, that's really surprising. The problem is we kind of missed low tide, so the tide was ripping. Low tide was like at 7 a.m., so it was pretty early. But we're gonna go down to the jetty and do some spearfishing. And then there's also a chance of seeing crab there. But I think the visibility is still gonna be good there and catch a little more lunch. We're not even getting out of our wetsuits. It's like a 30-minute drive, and then we're getting straight in the water. Pulled up and current's still cranking in pretty hard. Like I said, the tide exchanges are like 8-9 feet. So the water is moving in and out really hard here. We're pulling up on an hour before high tide, so we're about to get in. Visibility definitely doesn't look as good as yesterday, not at all. See you guys in the water. So honestly, I'm not quite sure why I was so optimistic about the jetty having better visibility than where we were, only a couple miles away. But it certainly was not better. That, with the ripping current, it was pretty rough diving. It wasn't the worst visibility, but honestly, coming from a day like yesterday, where it was just all time, and the fact that everything was just dead, there wasn't much fish. I saw 2 smaller lingcod on this drift, and we were in the water for about an hour and a half, and we didn't shoot a single fish. Definitely a change of pace from yesterday. I mean, you can just see the ocean so turbulent today, stirred everything up. Good news is though, we still got plenty of meat from yesterday, so we're gonna whip up a very nice lunch right now. So we got the 3 crab. Shout out. I feel like if I wasn't wearing the shirt and the crab overalls, we probably would have got skunked. Oh, and the whole hat. Holy smokes, we're all crabbed out today. Wish you could only get at bigwaterguy.com. But we're gonna have the crabs.
Posers.
We are posing hard with all the crab merch and 3 crabs. Mikey has some smoked salmon. He has some moose. We have the fillets. I say fillets now because I went to Norway for 10 days and that's how they say it out there. So we got the fillets of the lingcod. We got the scallops. So we still got a lot of food to eat. Ian's already onto something. More on that in a second. As I'm talking, my mouth's already watering. We got a couple more scallops left. They've been on ice ever since yesterday, so they're still great eating. We also got a donkey anchor barnacle that we pulled yesterday, so we're gonna throw this in the fire. This one looks empty, but we're gonna throw this one in the fire. It's gonna be some good meat in here. We got the fire going. I'm really excited for this one. This one's huge. Hold on, do we have a scallop under here? No way, hold on. Dude, I think this whole bottom section is a scallop. Well, that's crazy. That is a scallop. Bro, I had no idea. Hold on. So I think if we get a knife in here, he'll release. Oh yeah, he did release like as soon as I put a knife in him. Wow. Look at that, that's insane. I had no idea there's a scallop in here. And it's a nice one too. But look at this monster scallop. The scallop lining is all good too. This is a proper scallop steak right here. This could feed a family of 3 right here. We got an acorn barnacle. We're gonna throw that in the fire and eat that up real quick. Put the acorn barnacle right there. Give that about 15 minutes, should be good. We got the rest of the scallops chucked. Ian is whipping up some bacon. What's the bacon for?
It's gonna go with the scallops.
And then we got our crabs going in. And these are gonna go in for probably like 10 minutes maximum. Also got some of Mikey's smoked salmon. Gonna have to give this a rip. I mean canned salmon.
Smoked then canned.
Oh. Alaskan salmon. Doesn't upset. We're gonna what? Grill the scallops on the fire in these? Mm-hmm. Sweet. Try some of the bacon just for quality control.
Just like a garlic butter.
Yeah, that's gonna be really good.
I'm gonna position the fire a little.
It's time for us to find our acorn barnacle. Should definitely be ready. There he is. Ah, it's all left in there. But that is what you want to be seeing. Mikey, have you ever had an acorn barnacle?
No.
Come over here. This is premium seafood. A little bit more meat.
That's solid.
It's like crab, yeah?
Yeah. Is that all meat or is it?
No, just grab the yellow looking stuff. There's a lot more in here we have to figure out how to get out.
That's delicious.
And his poop. That's starting to look right. Topping it off with some chili oil. I like that spoon a lot.
My little pouring spoon.
We got our dungies as well, and they're looking ready. We will utilize that crab butter. Yeah, that's looking. A little chili oil in the head butter. Dip that in. That crab did not die in vain. The chili oil with the head butter combo. Yeah, they're nice and full. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what you want to be seeing in a Dungeness crab.
Red crab is delicious.
I've had red rock crab that tasted better than Dungeness. I'm not kidding. They're just harder to deal with. They're a little sweeter in my opinion. It's time to crack into these scallops. I'm actually super excited to try these. Guys, our scallops here are so delicious already. That's a good amount of cook right there. Now we're done. The bacon is a great touch. The garlic butter. What are the vibes, boys?
Delicious.
Yeah.
It's like got its own dipping sauce right here.
Yeah.
Vibes are high.
The tide's low, but the vibes are high. You got your own like sauce. And right here. Wow, that's phenomenal. Wow. Boys, we almost forgot our volcano.
Yes.
The best way to do this is to dump all that garlic, everything in there, and then get a fork and try to dig that meat out. This is straight up like crab meat. This definitely has a funny aftertaste. I'm not sure what from.
I think it's from the Amazon cardboard.
Yeah, we were burning some Amazon cardboard. You see what I'm saying with the aftertaste? But look at this. Where else are you gonna find meat like that coming out of a barnacle? There's a baby crab living in this other empty barnacle.
No way.
Yeah, look.
Is it alive?
Well, not anymore. Look, it was a baby Dungy. He was hiding in the barnacle.
So cute.
Poor fella got dealt a bad card. I think Mikey got to smash him whole.
This is not it. This is a rock crab. I have no idea what this is.
I don't know. It could be. I mean,
All right, baby crab.
it sounds very crunchy.
It's like a tristet or whatever, like a little cracker.
Crouton?
Crouton is delicious.
That's so funny. Guys, the Oregon coast provides so much goodies. So much goodies right here. Scallops, crabs, barnacles. We eat it all. It tastes amazing. Better than any store-bought restaurant bought stuff you could get. I'm not kidding. It tastes a lot better when you're the one that got it yourself down in the ocean, going in the elements. Meals like this. That's why we do it right here.
Baby crab wasn't bad. Yeah.
Dude, those scallops were out of control.
Dude, the baby crab was a 10 out of 10. Everybody should go catch those.
All right, guys. These are the days we live for on the Oregon coast. Good quality fall days. Winter's coming around the corner. You guys saw how fast the ocean can blow up. Yesterday we had 30 feet of visibility. Today it was like barely 5. So as soon as that big swell starts rolling in, that's what the rest of the winter is going to look like. And worse, is going to be raining. At least we had beautiful weather today. So really fun video. A really fun couple of days. Ian, thanks again. You guys know if you want him to cook for you, Savvy Foods, I'll link him below. And then if you want to catch a bender in Alaska, cast Alaska.
Yeah.
Mikey gets it done. Big halibut, big salmon. But yeah, we're going to get out of here and then back to real life tomorrow. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.